Hello everybody, my name is Matt Heibrecht, and today we are going to be experimenting with assembly level cuts. The display of assembly level cuts is determined by the intersect options specified for that cut. By default, the system automatically determines what components the cuts intersect. The system also defaults to displaying assembly level cuts at the assembly level only. So let's go ahead and experiment with both of these intersect options. So the first thing that we have to do is create an assembly level cut. So we'll go ahead and we'll create the sketch for that assembly level cut. And we're actually going to create a cut for an O-ring groove to go around this hole here. So we'll create an entity offset from edge chain here, and we'll offset it a distance of 2, and we'll go ahead and do the same process for the lower portion of the cut, again offsetting a distance of 2. So when we complete the sketch, we're now ready to extrude this sketch. So we'll start the extrude tool, and we'll extrude a depth of 1, and we're actually going to thicken this sketch, and we're going to thicken it a value of 1, and we want to make sure to extrude symmetric about our sketch here. So if I complete the feature, you can see that we have an assembly level cut that cuts through both components in the assembly. Now if I open up one of these components by itself, you'll see that at the part level, that assembly level cut is not displaying. So we can actually edit the definition of this assembly level cut and modify the intersect options, and by default the system automatically handles what components are intersected and the fact that the display is set at the top level. So we can actually, if we disable or turn off the automatic update of components, we can now manually set the display level at the part level. And so when we complete this feature, again you can see that the assembly cut still displays at the assembly, but now if we open up the part, you can see that the cut displays within the geometry as well as within the model tree for that part. Additionally, if we go back in and edit the definition, we can specify which components we actually want the assembly level cut to intersect. So for example, we can select this rear component, and if we remove it from being intersected by that assembly cut geometry, you can see that the geometry no longer cuts through that component.